What's up, guys? So, The Holdovers is directed by Alexander Payne and stars Paul Giamatti as a cranky history teacher who's forced to stay on campus over Christmas vacation to stay with the students who don't have any place to go. Going into it, I have heard so much about this movie, hype-wise. Uh, you know, it's getting Oscar consideration, all these awards consideration. So you hear that, it amps it up a little bit for you. Everybody raving about it. So, I don't think that's necessarily good for every film to go into because you're expecting this this really great thing. Now, a great thing is different in everybody's eyes. Um, and this just seems to be mutually loved. So, watching it, I was, pleasantly surprised that, this movie wasn't what I was expecting it to be. Now, I didn't know what I was expecting this to be. I thought that, Paul Giamatti would just be yelling at these students the whole movie, and it would just be this kind of quirky little comedy set in Christmas time. And it's that for a bit, but it, has emotion. The movie has heart, and it is extremely warm and inviting. Paul Giamatti is excellent in this movie. He's giving a great performance that I could see, getting an Oscar nomination. I think that Alexander Payne could get an Oscar nomination for directing this movie. I think this is a very well directed film, and I think that the setting, the older style kind of setting, the aspect ratio of the movie, it all sort of really works. And I like the setting and I like the feel. My biggest negative with the movie is that I feel like it was just kind of slow paced. This movie is not, you know, the fastest paced film. I think that it's not hard to watch, but it is slow, especially in that middle portion. Um, Not that I wasn't entertained, but I just think that this movie has a very slow pace to it. I think it has a strong start. I think it has a strong finish. And I liked it overall. I liked the story. What I say, I loved this movie. Not quite, but I would say I liked it a lot. I think it's a very good film. I don't think it's a great film, but hey, after a rewatch, I might change my mind. So this is after my first viewing of it. It was kind of slow, liked the story, liked the heart, enjoyed it, and liked the performances and, the filmmaking at hand. I think it's a very well made film, even though, hey, it is a little slow, but I think it is designed to be that way. It's like very consistent throughout. So in the end of the day, I do think The Holdovers it's a Christmas film. It's a good Christmas film. And I think it is, extremely heartfelt. And I think it has a beating heart and soul that I think you can all watch and appreciate from it. So, in the end of the day, I'm going to give The Holdovers 4 out of 5 stars. From everything I just said, you might think, wow, am I going to give that a lower score? No, I think this movie is certainly really good. And I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. I did really like it. I didn't love it. But hey, I will be watching this again. I bought the digital, so I could put it on any time, and who knows, maybe my thoughts will go up on it. But that's where I'm at right now. And I just did want to mention quickly Alexander Payne's film, The Descendants. This movie came out in 2011. This movie came out 1 year before I started reviewing film on YouTube. And I just want to, shout this movie out. This is a great film. I think this is, probably, I didn't see all of his movies, but I love this movie, and it'll be probably hard to top any other one of his films. I didn't like that Sideways. What was the film he did? Not Sideways. The downsizing film. That was not great. The Sideways film I didn't see. Nebraska I liked a lot. Kind of, I'm kind of in the same boat with Nebraska than I am this. I think I like this a little more than Nebraska, but overall, very good director. And yeah, it's a very good film. So, guys, comment down below. Did you see The Holdovers? What's your thoughts on it? Did you feel like you needed to see it again to maybe get a little more appreciation out of it? What's your thoughts? Leave that down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Look, we just finished Marvel Spider-Man 2 on a live stream last night. I've got the whole game up that I streamed throughout the past few weeks. And that was quite the experience. Check that out. Future reviews coming. Look, Killers of the Flower Moon also hit digital. So I'm going to be watching that probably, I don't know, sooner than later. So you can expect a review for that. Also, a bunch of other stuff. We got Bradley Cooper's Mastro. I'm very excited. Mastro, very excited. Maestro, maybe. I don't know. It's M-A, so maybe the A is an I. Who knows? But I'm very excited about that. And yeah, we're coming up on the end of the year, but I'm not going to be able to see a lot of these films until January, February. They start trickling out onto digital and physical media. So regardless, you're not going to get a top 10 best movies of the year for me until March or April, the latest. So guys, you can follow me on Twitter or X at RyanKing72 and Instagram and TikTok at KingRises131. That's about it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching my review for The Holdovers in this brand new episode of The King's Corner. And until next time, over and out.